Omega, and I'm a Trailblazer. I've been in the Trailblazer program for about 4 years now, and it all began my sophomore year of high school. Trailblazer has been an incredible, amazing experience for me. It is a nice program to be a part of, and it really builds character. Is one of the big things that I've got from Trailblazers. Trailblazers came to me about from one of my teachers in high school who introduced me and some of my peers to Dr. Angela Mitchell. And after that first meeting with Dr. Angela Mitchell explaining what Trailblazers is, we were all just hooked. We were so eager and so excited to be part of a program that we just never heard of and never even heard of anything like it. Trailblazer, initially, I thought it was going to be an activism program, and I'm very pro-black, and I went to a mostly black high school, so I was already hooked. But as I went throughout the program, through the years, I learned that it was so much more than that. Even though activism was a big part and it was probably one of my favorite parts, but I did learn so much from Trailblazer, from finance, learning how to save, learning how to invest, and public speaking, learning how to network, and learning how to apply for colleges, how to make resumes, just things like that that we don't necessarily learn in a regular school curriculum. Trailblazers did help me get into the college that I want because of the seminars that Dr. Angela Mitchell held that were mandatory for us. And those seminars being mandatory helped me and my peers a lot because it was just so much knowledge and so much information that we gained from it that we would have never learned at just the regular high school that we went to. So that was one of the major things that I did enjoy about Trailblazers. Another thing I enjoyed, just like all my peers, was the trips to Alabama. Before Trailblazers, I had never been outside of Texas once I came into the United States. I had never been outside of Texas. So taking a trip to Alabama and Atlanta, that was a breath of fresh air. So one thing that Trailblazers taught me about life is that there's more to life than just where you're at right now. Like, it has taught me that I want to explore so much. I want to travel in the future. And even now I want to travel, but I want to travel so much, and there's so much to see in the world than just what's in Texas and what you're comfortable with. That is the major thing that Trailblazers has taught me. And with that, I think I'm going to go a long way with it because I would have never thought that I would be going to see all these museums and memorials, even where Martin Luther King was buried, and it was just so eye-opening to me. Something else that Trailblazers did prepare me for was college, like I said, with all the seminars and the people that was a part of the Trailblazer program, all the people that Dr. Angela Mitchell brought to talk to us, and my teacher who was also heavily involved in the Trailblazer program, as well as my peers. We all learned collectively, and that's what I love. We all learn collectively, and we all learn from each other, and that taught me a lot about who I am and where I'm going in the future. The last but not least was community service, which I love. I was already doing community service because of the activities that I was in high school, but Trailblazers just pushed me to keep doing it, from the food banks that we did to going to a little kids' Christmas party. Community service is so important to me, and was so important to me and still is, and I just hope that the Trailblazers program continues to affect and change people's lives as it did with mine.